Monday. And I want to see these cards. I've been kind of avoiding it all day. A little bit. Not very well. I've been avoiding it enough, though. I want to see him now. Hope it's not too loud or anything with it. I usually don't have this on. Okay, I got it. There we go.
Good day, Lorwyn.
It's always day in Lorwyn's, Gwen.
And it's always a good one, Moira.
Hey, go with the program.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. Grab my morning mug of muck from the auntie. Hunt for treasures inside someone else's bin. Squeeze some frogs in the bogs all around me. Just another day in Lorwyn.
Steal a baby or two from a kitten. Then some ratings for an hour or 4. Rip a heart from a venomous pigeon. Just another night in Shadowmoor. But what bones do they crush?
What kind of breakfast mush
Could I find out on that dark, bright
other side, other side,
What a beautiful number.
Shred it, Greg.
Oh.
Light, one dark, two worlds a world apart, but somehow in our dreams we share the sky.
I'd run through fields where flowers bloom and snip them all to death, then gaze straight into the sun.
The air thick with chaotic doom, I'd brave the darkest depths, feeling free. Anarchy, so much fun. One light, one dark, two worlds a world apart, but somehow in our dreams we share the sky.
It was worth the wait.
And I go higher and higher and higher.
Lower and lower and lower, higher and higher and higher
Into the sky.
One light,
One light,
one dark,
one dark,
two worlds
two
a world
worlds a world apart.
but somehow in our dreams we share the sky.
dark stars, bright sun, two halves undone until the day the two collide. Would the sun blind me or make me whole?
Will the dark consume or show my soul?
And how will I ever see the other side of me? What if I never get to be completely me?
That was beautiful, Squid.
Thanks, Moira.
Good night, Shadowmoor.
Greg, it's always night in Shadow.
Shut up, Snake!
I was worth waiting all day for that. That was silly. I loved it.
Welcome back to a familiar place.
Ah, Evolving Wilds again.
Two unique versions of itself. This set is a return to Lorwyn and Shadowmoor. These two form a dual aspect plane where night and day exist side by side. Lorwyn is the day aspect, brimming with whimsy and color. The other aspect is Shadowmoor, a chaotic and wild area of never-ending night. These previously separated sides now coexist at the same time.
Oh my god.
But their borders constantly expand and shrink. Massive zones of day and night shift across the plane. Any creature that moves between them will be transformed into alternate versions of themselves, while retaining only some memories of their time on the other side. And where these zones collide, new dusk realms have emerged that are neither fully in Lorwyn or Shadowmoor. Lorwyn Eclipsed includes iconic creature
Oh,
types
it's
from
sick.
previous Lorwyn and Shadowmoor sets. Pick your favorites and play as a cunning goblin, or a haughty elf, or a loyal Kithkin. Each of these card types is reimagined with an updated visual spin, while honoring the beloved traditional art style that came before. Elves were once the rulers of Lorwyn.
I'm gonna stop and read this card on my own. Additional cost is spell behold an elf and you gotta exile the elf? I guess hold on. I guess there's more text. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. This creature leaves the battlefield. Okay, so it's kinda like Ugin's Nexus? No. Ugin's Labyrinth. That's kinda neat.
Focused on elevating beauty at any cost. But with the planes merged, their power has waned and their attitudes have softened slightly. The Shadowmoor elves' dedication to beauty has only been strengthened by their diminished territory. They will risk everything to maintain their small enclaves and catalog new forms of beauty where they find them. The merfolk of Lorwyn are haughty and aloof.
Then someone some because I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, where's it hide? Isn't here. Whenever this creature enters and tap another each other merfolk. Kinda nice, as long as you would attack with 3 more merfolk this turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, wait, no, never mind. You can do that in combat. Kinda nice. Yeah, that's right.
Viewing themselves as a cut above any other creatures.
As they should.
Brethren from Shadowmoor. More duplicitous than their Lorwyn counterparts, the merfolk of Shadowmoor seek wealth through any means necessary. The goblins of Lorwyn Eclipse.
Goblin, oh, it's the good one. It's the one I see. I need it. I want it. I don't know what I put it in other than there's like 2 decks I got at the moment, but look at it. Those you control can be counter is better than the Spider Punk. A good card.
On the Lorwyn side, they are insatiable.
Think about it. Would this? No, never mind. It's Shaman. I was thinking, would this trigger off of Varen? Because if yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Like in VV.
Sometimes to their detriment. But those that aren't doomed by their own curiosity grow into powerful, magical creatures.
Yeah, Gobble.
Referred to as aunties, who pass on wisdom and provide leadership to their tribes. The goblins of Shadowmoor aren't driven by curiosity so much as vengeance and spite. Their aunties are often
Now that's my kind of
rather
Gobbles.
than helping their communities. They strike out on their own and are volatile and chaotic. Kithkin are a group of pastoral farmers who value the bonds of the
Oh, fish! Did you control get plus X plus X? Or X is the number of creatures that enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Wow. You combat on your turn, create a green white Kithkin.
collective over everything else.
Wow.
Though individually they may be small, working together
What a bunch of
allows
little
them to
guys.
accomplish much, and they are not opposed to letting different creatures joining their group. However, in Shadowmoor,
Oh my god, look at that.
turn their sense of community inward and given in to paranoia. They erect fortresses and use their unity to repel all outsiders. Fairies are tiny prank.
Seen this one too, and this one's been revealed. Look, it was, well, can't be countered, and are all spells your opponent control, and all abilities your opponent control. That's kind of nice. But it's 4, man. That's 4 more than I want to spend.
Pranksters, wielding illusion magic to cause mischief. They are fiercely protective of their home Glen Elendra. The narrow valley in the mountains protected by enchanted and powerful fae. Remarkably similar between night and day, they aren't to be underestimated in Lorwyn or Shadowmoor. Lorwyn Eclipsed features returning characters.
I think I've seen this one too. I didn't really read it though. Flash, whenever Reese enters, another target creature you control gains persist until end of turn. Say a white tap and remove any number of counters from target creature you control. Now that's some pretty good with the summons. That's what they're called. Final Fantasy. Keep him around much longer as long as this guy's alive.
Characters as well as new ones. Reese is the former, an elven hunter. He was trained in poison magic by the tree folk. This near immortal stalks Shadowmoor, seeking danger and thrills to occupy his time. Tristan is a new face.
I think I've seen this a little bit, but I couldn't read it. Death Touch, whenever this creature enters or transforms, Tristan. I'm not gonna try that. Mill 3 cards, and if there's an elf card in your graveyard, gain 2. And like all the things, if you pay a color at the beginning of your first main phase, so after you draw, I flip them.
An elf raised on stories of great times long gone. Though frail, Tristan's role as horticulturist and poison master for the tyrant Morkant makes them quite a threat.
Morkant, the feet lady. Whenever this creature transforms, no 3. You then may exile an elf card from your graveyard. Oh, I see.
Yes, I do.
I try and manage what your graveyard with elves looking like.
Tristan
Have all
may
the
not like
elves.
serving Morkant, but in this new and more chaotic world, they don't have much of a choice. But Tristan dreams of a world where they, not Morkant,
Oh, sure, I'd love to see
elves
it.
back to their former glory. Oko is a dangerous,
Oh my god, he's back.
shifting planeswalker with a checkered yet
I'm gonna cry. Why's he gotta be stinky too? I don't know why I didn't get a sound notification. I gotta fix that. I don't know what's going on with that. Just see what the stinky little guy does. You can transform him. Yeah, give me a moment to see what this backside does.
mysterious past. Those who have crossed his path have often wondered.
With 3, you may put a permanent card from among them in your. Okay. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not nearly as obnoxious. We just, I gotta do that over here. Here. Over here. Whoa. Now, I will say, I don't exactly got much knowledge on anything that's not red, but I can try my best. I'm seeing Excalibur and I'm going a little violent. I love to see it. I don't have any deck. Actually, I guess I do have a deck I can play now, and just don't happen. I mean, what do these two do? I guess I can probably here. 110. Yeah, this one does. Oh no. I'm in too much. Oh wait, no, it's because oh, this is the first I've actually seen someone else's deck on you. Trample, whenever you cast a stork spell, +X until end of turn, where it spells mana value, that's kind of fun. So let's see them doing historic stuff. There's no max hand size. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Yeah, I wasn't much of a Doctor Who person, so I didn't really look at the set, but still, I don't think I've ever seen. I haven't seen either of these cards. At the beginning of your end step, each player may draw a card. Each opponent who does cannot attack you or permanent you control during their next turn. Is it really? I guess I've never actually looked at stories stuff. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm more punch face. Colors, Oreo. I don't know how far. I don't even know. I need to search cards. What color? I don't even know. I do like punch and face, but I mean like in the red sense. I'll do it later. I keep seeing this. I have no idea what it actually does. I never actually read it. Turn up to one target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, I don't like that. I like my graveyard. Oh, I love to see the cradle. I need to get one still. Kind of expensive. I do plan on getting one this year, though. The Surveillance. I remember the second's called. I feel it's checked, but I'm not confident. All the original duels, you have to see those. Watch all. I'm trying. I'm not good at this card. That a rock? That is a rock. There's a rock in there. Has a lot more lands than I'm used to running. I guess he also got a lot of ramp too. He has Azusa, Cultivate. I do. Whenever a creature deals combat damage, whenever your opponent controller draws a card, that's fun. I like drawing cards. A Gnawbone. I've never actually. I think I've seen this one either. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. Sounds like Joda. Up X cards of your library, you may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand. The rest on the bottom, that is Joda. A colorless. Toski, let's get off. I don't even know. What's this one? I think I've seen this one. Oh yeah, whenever you get the experience counter. Just don't just Mother and Tide. I've seen this card. I know it's expensive. I never actually read it. To do. Of course, equals the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Put a number of cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Pretty silly. You got the Wall of Bossing staying here. I don't even know how to can. I think it's an 8-drop. Up real quick. That's an 8-drop. That'd be pretty funny in there. For all 30 cards, it's like 30 cards. Oh, 1 drop. Up here. For a creature you control enters, but a 1/1 counter on a creature. Okay. Get down with that. Mill. I like the mill. I'll see some. Holy. 3 land. I thought Tatiana was 5 man. I thought she was 2. Oh my god. There we go. That looks pretty nice. I like it. That's Socrates as a card. Does he have Defender? Proof as long as it's untapped. Tap until end of turn. Target creature gains. Creature will deal combat damage to a player. Prevent that damage. Creatures can. It's a lot of text. I'm bad at reading. Try it. They do. I'm kind of neat. What does it do? Oh, search for a legend. That's nice. I've never seen that card before, I think. Yeah, that guy. I remember seeing him sometime. Blue Hutzel. Nice stuff. I'd be upset if you punched me with the 2020, but I like it. Go back to the right tab.
Where this clever and dangerous force of nature came from. His mysterious origins are revealed in this set as he returns to
Mysterious origins, we know.
But after sparking turmoil across
What'd
the
you say?
multiverse, his reasons for returning
From what?
home remain unknown.
He's
As
from
Lorwyn and
Laura?
Shadowmoor struggle
No.
between order and chaos, Oko might just be the thing that tips the balance. This set features the return of the familiar giants.
Oh my god, giants! The cowards are back! This creature enters, each target opponent controls loses all abilities. Coward in addition to other types and has base power toughness 1/1. You love being rude to people's boards.
From the original Lorwyn. They are
7
as
mana
wise as
though.
They are massive.
At least a
and can
7/7.
often be found settling disputes from those smaller than themselves. But don't underestimate them in battle. In addition to the return of the giants, there are also familiar and refreshed mechanics, like Behold.
Yeah, that was in.
Either choose a creature you
Or
control
here.
of the same type, or reveal a creature of that type from your hand. Then trigger the related effect. Convoke is another returning mechanic.
Read them. I think this one was. I think one of these was revealed. I'm pretty sure. It was this. Whenever this creature enters, return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. 5 mana. At least has flag. Choose creature type draw cards for each permanent you control that type.
One which allows you
Okay,
to
I can
tap
get that.
creatures rather than pay some of the mana cost of a spell. Each creature that is tapped pays for either
I want
one
to see the new
or
mechanic
one
other than
mana
the
of
light.
creature's colors.
No,
With Evoke,
they want to.
you can
Oh yeah,
play
this is the Volk one. I kind of seen this one. I didn't really read it. Some nice art, nice silly little art. Dog just walking with the Kithkin. When this creature enters, if red was paid, red and red was spent to cast it. Deals 3 damage to any target. I like that. I like burning. Your enters if green was spent to cast it. Search your library for land. Ooh. Any card put on the battlefield. Put it on. Oh, it's only in your hand. Your hand, then shuffle. You gain 2 life. Wowie wow.
An alternative cost for a creature spell, allowing you to gain its enter the battlefield effects for that card at a discount. However, if the evoke cost is paid, the creature is sacrificed when it enters. Kindred share the same.
I remember Kindred stuff coming back. Create tokens copy a target goblin you control. Creatures target player controls get +1/+1 and haste until end turn. Only as an instant, you could do some still political stuff with that, but I'm not smart enough for it. Your target artifact or creature. Target player mills 5 cards, then puts each goblin card milled this way into their hand. Shame it's not just the graveyard in general.
Set of subtypes as creature cards.
It's kind of crazy that they have
to specific creature
target
types
player
to
instead of
interact
just
with kindred spells and
you.
permanents, if they have the relevant creature types. Lorwyn Eclipsed also includes new mechanics like Vivid, which enables you to count the colors among your.
Is Vivid? What does Bloom Tender read? I know that guy. I know Bloom Tender. I saw Bloom Tender in it. That Vivid on it. Okay, yeah, so it changed. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have the new one. So it's technically been around, just it has a name now. Neat. This creature enters, it deals X damage per creature, and opponent controls where X is the number of colors among permanent you control.
Permanents for scaling effects. Explosive Prodigy can do X damage where X is the number of colors among
Name's only
permanents
5.
that you control and have counted using Vivid. Or Blight.
I remember this is actual. When this creature enters, you may blight 1. You do each opponent discards a card. 4 mana for that.
With this mechanic, you can put a -1/-1 counter on your creatures as a cost. Using Dream Caesar's Blight mechanic, you can put a -1/-1 counter on a creature you control in order to force each of your opponents to discard a card. Lorwyn Eclipsed features 2 commander decks.
Kinda crazy they did a 5-color one.
Cards. Dance of the Elements is a 5-color.
I think I read this one earlier. I thought this one was like what Oshintai was way back in Kamigawa. Where it's like, you just gotta get it. Collector packs? I think it was collector packs. I don't remember. Anyway. Elemental spells you cast from your hand have evoke 4. When you sacrifice a non-token elemental, create a token that's a copy of it. Token gains haste until end of turn. At the beginning of your next upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay Woober. You get pretty silly with that.
Elemental deck, featuring creatures with powerful enter the battlefield abilities. Ashling was first seen in original Lorwyn. She is representative of the Flamekin, a race of elementals formed of fire and stone.
The
Here she wields
Flamekin.
the new strength of her people, who have emerged into the freshly united plane with greater abilities than before. Blight Curse is a deck that allows the
Okay, I didn't actually read. Ward Blight 2. When one or more -1/-1 counters are put on a creature, draw a card. Roll that creature. Oh yeah, that. I read that wrong. Whenever you put one or more -1/-1 counters on a creature. Why I play red? I don't gotta read. I guess that red didn't. Whenever one or more -1/-1 counters are put on a creature, draw a card if you control that creature. You don't control it, its controller loses 1 life. Burn. That's all I'm gonna say.
The player to
And burn with
experience
it.
the blight of Shadowmoor firsthand. This deck is powered by the blight mechanic. Auntie Ool is a terrifying goblin from Shadowmoor, who occupies a twig hut that moves around on frog legs. As
Oh, that's
vindictive
fun.
as she is powerful, Auntie Ool prides herself on the creative curses she places on anyone who crosses her. While magic artwork has always been handmade using digital or physical mediums, Lorwyn Eclipsed showcases the importance of traditional artwork, which makes up a majority of the set. Many artists from the original Lorwyn and Shadowmoor sets have returned to these familiar planes for Lorwyn Eclipsed, bringing with them experience and new ideas. Several of those artists documented their process, including Iris Compete, Scott Fisher, Paolo Parente, Jesper Ising, Annie Stegg, and Rebecca Gay. Stay tuned to see more of what it took to bring these incredible visuals to life. Rebecca Gay painted this headliner card, Bitter Bloom.
Yeah, the
in a
Bitter Bloom
borderless
Bearer.
color. Available in a series of only 500.
I wonder if this is gonna be the only
perfect
serialized card.
celebration of the classic style that Lorwyn Eclipse embraces. 50 cards in the set were created in the Fable
Meek Attack. I think it's the only new one. Oh, yeah. On red, you may put a creature card with. Oh, it's like Sneak Attack, but Meek Attack. Or is this for the kind of big little guys? The average guys. You put a creature card with total power and toughness. Power and toughness. Oh no, it is actually just the little guys. It's only cumulative. Your hand on the battlefield. That creature gains haste at the beginning of the next step. Just that creature, wow.
frame style, a classic and hand-drawn treatment mirroring the set's aesthetic. These Fable frame cards
I do
harken
like this
back
frame.
to traditional bedtime
See now I'm Bloom Tender. Yeah, we're doing all these.
story illustrations, fitting the sometimes whimsical and sometimes dark.
Oh, they made it
nature of
mythical?
Lorwyn and
Well, mythic?
Shadowmoor. They can be found in play and collector boosters. Borderless cards in Lorwyn Eclipse
I do like the Ashling. It looks neat. Ah, the Oko. This looks so different.
also feature returning artists who worked on the original Lorwyn and Shadowmoor sets, showcasing traditional illustrations in a borderless
It
frame.
looks like he's going
Calling
yippee.
back to compositions from the older sets,
Oh.
these cards feature extreme frame breaking to bring new life to these favorite planes.
I do kind of like this. I'm kind of coming around to it.
Many cards can be found in play and collector boosters. Japan Showcase
Oh, I love the. It gives me more excuses to get cards Japanese. I would definitely get this. I don't know if you can get fracture foil Japanese and English collector boosters. I think you can. I need to look into it later.
These cards showcase handcrafted Japanese art that complements the folksy setting of Lorwyn and Shadowmoor. These 10 cards can be found in collector boosters.
What are the other
The
7?
Japan Showcase cards also come in a stunning fracture foil treatment.
Yeah, I want this, but in Japanese. I think it'd be neat.
Also features 5 borderless reversible shocklands, completing the full cycle of
Are they actually gonna be reversible, or is this gonna be like 50-50? They're actually reversible. That's kind of wild.
shocklands from Edge of Eternities. These double-sided cards come in foil and non-foil and can be found in play and collector boosters.
What's that steam vent?
Lorwyn Eclipse
Ooh,
special guest
Bitter
cards
Blossom.
feature a new and unique paper cut design applied to some favorite characters. These are 20 cards in this
Painter Servant. Ooh.
Lorwyn and Shadowmoor. Non-foil versions can be found in play boosters, while foil versions are available in collector boosters. And finally, Harmonized Crescendo shines in any deck built around a shared creature type.
I thought they were done with buy box promos, and I think that was this set they were doing the last one.
This special treatment is available exclusively in buy a box promos. Kin binding is a powerful addition to any creature-heavy deck.
Oh, it's the bundle.
Not only does it give you a Kithkin each turn, but it makes all of your.
I'm
creatures
buying a
stronger.
box.
This treatment can be found as a bundle promo. You don't need to wait until the official release date to start exploring Lorwyn and
Really?
Shadowmoor. Tune in on January 14th for MTG Arena Early Access to
Oh.
see Lorwyn Eclipsed in action for the first time. Then
I forget how soon the set's coming
You
out.
can play early at your local game store for pre-release.
Come on.
This set will also be available on MTG
Ooh,
Arena
a while.
on January 20th. Otherwise, get ready to enter into Lorwyn and Shadowmoor on January 23rd, when Lorwyn Eclipsed will be available everywhere.
Oh,
Whether
I'm
you
ready for
gravitate
it.
towards day or night, prefer Lorwyn or Shadowmoor, or find yourself in a Dusk Realm somewhere in between. This set promises an adventure full of duality and fun.
Oh, Lorwyn. I wasn't around when, I guess I wasn't playing when it came out originally. I don't know how much kind Okay, never mind. Oh my god, that's so quiet.
After show, I'm your host Blake Rasmussen, back from break, and I have several special guests with me today. Also, Mike Turian's here too. These are the actual puppets that you might have seen at the beginning of the debut, about 20 minutes.
That was a beautiful number.
ago. They're hanging out in our office for now. These are the actual things. They're super cool. And they're going to be hanging out with us during the show today. But we are going to spend most of the time revealing some new cards, talking about Lorwyn Eclipse, and to do most of the talking is the executive producer of Lorwyn Eclipse, Mike Turian. Mike, how you doing?
Happy New Year, Blake.
Happy New Year.
I'm doing great. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm doing wonderful, especially after seeing so much of Lorwyn Eclipse shown off today. It's all so beautiful, and I'm excited to be back.
I mean, speaking of back, you know, this is our return to Lorwyn, but it's also your return to Lorwyn because you worked on some of the original Lorwyn sets, correct?
Yeah, pretty amazing.
It's
it all
back,
comes full
finally.
circle. I worked on the game design for.
We can be silly little guys.
And then I was the lead for the lead game designer for Morning Tide, and then I got to do play testing and work on Shadowmoor and Eventide as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, for me, seeing the cards when we're showing off some of those special guests, it's, you know, I always really get to enjoy, like, oh, now we're doing throwbacks and callbacks of cards like, you know, Bitter Blossom, which I got to make in Morning Tide. It's,
And I really just want to
cool
go to
that they've been part of Magic
MTG Goldfish and just peek at what they got there.
New amazing versions of and throwbacks and callbacks and.
Did you raise your hand for this set? Were you like, I want to do this one?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's fun for me because, you know, I've got to work on so many amazing sets, right? You know, getting to lead like the Lord of the Rings set, and it's working with another partner's property. But, you know, Magic, of course, I started playing Magic when I was 14.
Yeah.
I'm older than 14 now. And
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all? And so, you know, cards that I'm familiar with and I love, and you know, I helped create, and then also too, I mean, one thing that I think you really see the design teams put a lot of care and effort into is, hey, how do we do a great tribute and do right by what people love about Lorwyn and Shadowmoor and all of those cards, and also we're nearly 20 years, you know, forward in time. Right, and so, you know, bringing in mechanics like Behold from a set that it wasn't associated.
I'm robbing my
originally,
phone. It's so slippery.
It really, I'll say,
Makes sense. Yeah.
it makes sense, right? And you know, had we had that, I'll say, innovation or thought process, we likely would have maybe done Behold instead of like the champion mechanic.
Yeah.
Way back when, right? And so you just really get to see how the design has evolved over time, which is super cool and makes for great cards.
Peak with Muldrifter, and it's been, I won't say decline, it's been, you know, about on level since then. But we may even see a card that's somewhat reminiscent of Muldrifter today. So let's,
Almost Small
we have
Drifter.
a ton of cards to talk about today. Most of them are going to be new. A couple of them you may have seen in the debut video, but we wanted to talk about them. But the first one, we're gonna start by talking about some mechanics from the set.
Ooh.
Blight.
Dawn Dissident. That play one, surveil one. That play 2 exile target cards from a graveyard. In return, you may cast creature spells you own among cards. God, reading is so hard. During your turn, you may cast creature spells among cards you own exiled with this creature by removing 3 counters from among creatures you control in addition to paying their other cost. Now that's nifty.
Blight is super interesting to me. This card's incredibly interesting to me because, you know, Mike, putting on your designer hat here, it's been a while since we've done a mechanic that has the appearance of a downside, putting -1/-1 counters on your own stuff.
Yeah, and of course in Magic, anything that appears to be a downside often ends up being an upside, right? And you can see that here with Dawn Hand.
It always is.
Because
Always is.
while you're blading your creatures, right, then you can remove 3 counters, and what do you know? Some of those counters can be -1/-1 counters, and all of a sudden you get a nice boost, right? And so, you know, with Blight and with -1/-1 counters, they actually, from a design perspective, they went through this interesting arc. Now, the way they came out, you can put those -1/-1 counters on your creatures and actually even kill them, right? If you decide. I don't think that's what you'd be doing here with Dawn Hand Dissident typically.
This card seems like one you want to keep in play.
Yeah, you would definitely want to keep it around. But you know, originally we weren't actually going to let you kill your own creatures with it. There was a rider that prevented you from doing that. We just decided, hey, you know what? If that's how you want to use it, it's like because maybe you have a reanimation card, or maybe
You can get rid of your Harbinger of the Seas.
You know, make a last-ditch effort, right? You can always
Fix your mana.
The Dawn Hand Dissident to exile a card in desperation, right? Just with itself. But yeah, it's typically you're going to be looking for good combos here. And then also, too, I mean, you know, for those familiar, like, you know, there's a lot of familiarity here with, like, Deathrite Shaman.
Yep.
Right? And, you know, there's...
It evokes that. I mean, it's not quite the same. It doesn't.
You don't get a mana.
It evokes that feeling. It's a
You don't gain life. You don't burn fate.
Messes with exiling cards from the
Not the same.
Yeah, there's similarities for sure, right? I mean, surveilling, of course, can be very powerful, but right, I mean, of course, a 1-mana accelerant is also very powerful. But I mean, this ability here to cast
1 mana, 1/2, lovely.
Exiled, that is some serious business, right?
Well, you know, there's a couple other interesting things about this card I want to call it. One is what Chad is calling out, is this allows you, that third ability, let's not ignore that, that allows you to cast cards you've exiled with this, but it allows you to remove other negative counters as well besides mine, like finality counters.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about finality counters.
So there's a lot of play here. I also want to call it's an elf.
Yeah, it is an elf, which of course, I mean, as we've been seeing in the previews, right? Lorwyn Eclipsed, creature type matters.
Yeah.
And being an elf is a huge boost.
And a warlock.
Elves you'll find are in green and
I'm
black.
more a hunter kind of person, but you know, it is what it is.
What does it look like to be a black
Same.
elf, right? So an elf warlock here. And, you know, there's going to be all sorts of ways to power it up. But yeah, the ability to remove counters of all types, that's what makes Magic so awesome, right?
Yeah.
You can, like, with this one card, you can now go back through your entire collection and say, hey, here's a new commander deck, or here's a counter that is important to remove. Or just, I mean...
break out those fans.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And just like you called out, just, remove that stun counter.
Okay, there's
all of a sudden,
too much of this left. I want to actually build this deck tonight. So I'm just going to... Can I do it on Trapfall, actually? Did I get that? Also, neither of those cards were what I thought they were. When I thought they revealed one but not the other. I was just thinking unexpected assist. Oop, my bad. Oh my god, go. Okay, Moody's over here. Got it. Yeah, this back. Up. That. That. Alone. Yeah, you need to get a little louder quick. That's supposed to be fine. Here. Okay, time to look at cards. That's a plank? I didn't even realize. Oh, that's a nice. That's a nice looking mountain. Okay, here's the actual card. Oh my god, what is that? What happened to the dog? Yeah, this is better over here. As this artifact enters, choose elemental, elf, fairy, giant, goblin, kithkin, merfolk, or treefolk. Whenever a permanent you control the chosen type enters, gain a life. Sacrifice this or return target card of chosen type from your graveyard to your hand. Wow. That was in the preview video. Whenever this creature, I guess if you're wanting on. It says here, I'm bad. Gotta read the name. Left the lieutenant. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin you control enters, target creature you control gets +1/+1 trample until end of turn. Wowie. Yeah. Yeah, that's not new. Gracious Home Skim. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you may pay 1 life if you draw a card. That's kind of nice. I like drawing cards. That's not web. Virulent Emissary. Okay, little classic 1/1 whenever creature enters, gain a life. This is something you control. Selfless Safe Right. Flash, invoke, 5 mana. When this creature enters, choose a creature type, other permanent to control the chosen type. Oh, it's Rogue Intervention. That's neat. Read that one, that was a video, that one. This one is new. Here, that one. I can actually know, is here what I think it is? Yeah, I think it's a reprint. Creature must be blocked able, I guess, Vine Bred Brawler. 3 mana for an elf berserker. You don't see that very often. Whenever this creature God, reading so hard. Whenever this creature attacks another target elf you control, gets +2/+1 to land a turn. And the Sprig. 3 mana, sorcery. Search your library for basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, tap, shuffle. Then if you control 7 or more lands and or treefolk creatures, create a 3/4 treefolk creature token. Wowie. That one already. Whenever this creature enters or dies, prevail 1. 2 mana for a 2. Crossroads Watch. 3 mana, Kithkin Ranger. Whenever another creature you control enters, whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Howie. And Bloom Tender, I want to see if this is a not. Huh. Here, 1 in a red, deal 4 to target creature or planeswalker. Fun. Red Meek Attack, like Sneak Attack, but for the little guys. Sizzling Changeling, 3 mana. This creature dies, exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You might play that card. Okay. Be good with Flare. You know, a little extra bonus. Elder Auntie. 3 mana Gobble Warlock. You can just create a 1/1 black bean red goblin creature. Black and red goblin creature token. But oh. 2 mana discard outlet. Got a card, this creature gains indestructible on the turn, tap it. I mean, I feel you want something a little better with your discarding cards, but it's something. Iron Shield Elf. 2 mana, wowie. I think that's probably the cheapest one I can think of. I don't know. Silver Gill Mentor. As an additional cost to this, cast the spell, behold a merfolk or pay tool. Creature enters, create a 1/1 white blue merfolk creature token. That one. That's this one. Wander Wine Farewell. Invoke 7 mana. Invoke Injured Sorcery. Merfolk. Return 1 or 2 target non-land permanents to their owner's hand. Then, if you control a merfolk, create a 1/1 merfolk creature token for each permanent return this way to their owner's hand. Wowie. Personify. 1 in a white instant. Exile target creature you control, then return that creature to the battlefield under its owner's control. Create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter token. The chain. A lot of words, and it's a very weird blink. Because you get your thing back and then you get a 1/1. This is a special guest I've seen. Goblin Sharpshooter. Creature doesn't attack during your untap step. If a creature dies, untap this creature. Tap this creature deals 1 damage to any target. Right. Oh. Sun Dappled Celebrant. Invoke Vigilant. Expand to 5/6. Champion of the Weird. This is not. And Ravnica. There are no weirds here. As an additional cost to this spell, you hold a goblin and exile it. Pay 1 life, blight 2, target opponent blight 2. Activate only as a sorcery. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to its owner. Yeah. Wow. And Champion of Blackhand. Green and white with 15 Knight 4/5. A lot of words, a lot of numbers. Flash is additional cost of spell. You hold a Kithkin and exile it. Other Kithkins you control get +1/+1. This creature leaves the battlefield, return it. Okay, yeah. I just returns it. These are all the special guests. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, all of them. I think there's only 10. Ooh, I did look to it. Yeah, Regal Force. Creature enters, draw a card for each green creature you control. We got Boggles, we got Manamorphose. I love that one. I don't have a deck I can put it in, but I want this one whenever I do. Helix Pinnacle. The 100 counters win con. Oh no, there's more than 10, okay. Ooh, Prison. Heat Shimmer. Heat Shimmer's a nice one. I know someone that wants to build Chunky. I think a Chunky deck would be fun. Make a token copy and then exile at the end of the turn. Idyllic Tutor's just affix the Knight and Tutor a little bit. Goblin Chieftain. More Bravo stuff. Or Destinies. I've wanted to put this. I don't really have. Never had one actually do it. King's Bale Cavalier Knight will have double strike. Leaf Round Visionary. Obviously control got 1/1. You're casting S. Whenever you cast an L spell, you might play green if you draw a card. Mystibuy and Cleek, that's a lot of words. I don't understand 3 of them. When Wander Widen Profits? I don't know. Something about dealing combat damage, taking extra turns. You know, right? Very Mastermind? I hope it does. 1,000-year elixirs. This little guy. Risen Reef. Shenanigans with that. Did not say Fairy Mastermind. I'm sad. Oh, and Devoted Druid. Now that's pretty silly. Dolmen Gate and Fairy Macadri? I think Aubrey? Oh. Okay, we're back to the new card. There's another point. Thanar, innovative first. They're going school now. 4 mana, vivid, the legendary 4 Gobbo Sorcerer. Beginning of your first main phase, reveal cards to the top of your library until you reveal X non-land card, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. each of those colors, you may exile card of that color from among the revealed cards, then shuffle. You may cast exiled cards this turn. Not exactly be a good commander, but you know, it's summon 5 colors. Oh, those are not what I thought they'd be at all. Blossoming Defense. Okay, I kind of like these silly little green kind of counter spells, kind of protection spell. Every creature you control gets +2/+2 in the hex poof until end of turn. I don't know if Snakeskin Veil is better or not. The counter can be values. Goat Nap, 3 mana for a sorcery. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste until end of turn. That creature is a goat. Also gets +3/+0 until end of turn. I have a feeling there are no goats in the set. Lava Leaper. I guess there are goats in the set technically. You have the changelings. All creatures have haste. I need this line of text minus. I need this to be spells. And this to be flash. I can get that, I'll be happy. Whenever a player taps a basic land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type that land. Ooh, that's nice. Rewarding the people actually playing basic. Morn Song Aria. 3 mana legendary enchantment. Black one. Players can't draw cards or gain life. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player loses 3, searches their library for a card, puts in their hand, then shuffles. Oh. I don't know if I want to like that or not. Part of me does, but part of me doesn't. I don't know. There's again, Meek Attack. He's a Bird Bard. Oh, if it's in an interrupt, no, I'll just some counters. Abigail, Eloquent First Year. I wonder if this is a good tie-in with Strixhaven at all. 2 mana, legendary creature, Bird Bard. It's a 1/1. Flying First Strike, lifelink. Whenever Abigail enters, 1 other target creature loses all abilities. Put a flying counter, first strike counter, and lifelink counter on that creature. Kind of funny. Armorized Crescendos, the buy a box, the bundle. Real quick. Yeah, there's those 2. Forgot about those. I'll read it. Not much more. Yeah, right here. Goliath Daydreamer. 4 mana for a giant wizard. Ooh, red. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell from your hand, exile that card with a dream counter on it instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. Whenever this creature attacks, you may cast a spell from among cards you owned in exile with a dream counter on them without paying its mana cost. Oh, I can get down with that. Moonglove Extractor. Una Black Elf Warlock, the 2/1. Whenever this creature attacks, you may draw a card and lose a life. Oh. I'm not sure to see what this is. It's an equipment, but another target creature you control. I guess I didn't even start at the top. 3 of Clans Stout Arm. Blue, red, white. Or a giant warrior. Big guy. I know it's not a guy, but that's not the point. One in a white, tap. Another target creature you control gains flying and life when you tell him to turn. Beginning of your end step. If you gained life this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. We cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the spell's mana value is less than or equal to the amount of life you gain this turn, otherwise put it in your hand. That's kind of fun, kind of silly. That was the hat.
That's the song, bro.
Mirror Mind Crown. 4-mana equipment. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, the first time you would create one or more tokens of that.
Must be some kind of phase I'm going through.
Alright, restart.
Eyes look tired. I try
Oh.
those lies.
As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, the first time you would create one or more tokens each time, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of the equipped creature. That's kind of silly. I was gonna say you could do it in chunky, but you gotta actually equip it. Well, there's not very much time for sorcery speed stuff in that deck. Mirror form, 4 blue. I like this art. This is a nice little silly art. 4 blue instant. Each non-land permanent you control becomes a copy of target non or a permanent. Interesting. Yeah. Right, yeah, the Bitter Blossom, Painter Servant. Shine Strike. That is some wild art going on there. Flying, it's a, I guess, God, I keep forgetting to read the board bar of the card. 4 man, 4 blue. You get a 3/3 elemental with flying, and whenever this creature enters, draw a card equal to the number of colors among permanents you control. It's like drawing. You draw 5 cards with that. How nice. Chomping Changeling. They're doing a green for a 1/2. Changeling. Whenever this creature enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Nice. I think I saw this one, Chronicles of Victory. I saw this. I'll read this one then. As Chronicles of Victories, it's a 6-mana artifact, legendary artifact. Whereas it enters, you choose a creature type. Creatures you control the chosen type get +2/+2 in first strike and trample. And whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, draw a card. A little silly. I feel like they also know what they're doing. I don't think I've seen a changeling under 2 mana. I don't think you've really seen many changelings anyways. Look real quick. Here's a way you can get a 2 mana one. The 3 mana one again. Yeah, spell snare, silly card. Oh, they are playing real careful with those changelings. They don't want to enable Moxen in standard. Yawn on turn 2. There's Aurora Awakener. 6 in a green, 7 mana. It's a giant druid 7/7. Trample and vivid. This creature enters, reveal cards from the top of your library. How you reveal it? X permanent cards, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Put any number of those permanents onto the battlefield and put the rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Nice. Lock Imposter. Oh, in Hawaii this time. The Tutu Shapeshifter with Changeling, Flash, Flying. Whenever this creature enters, return up to one target creature you control to its owner's hand. I don't know. I don't know where I lost myself in there. I'm not going back. Harmonized Crescendo, Bloom Tender, Meek Attack. Appeal to Airdo. We'll go with that. Invoke. Good stuff. 3 and a white instant can invoke 1 or 2 target creatures. Each get +1 until end of turn 9. Read the pretty one. Winnowing. Or white or sorcery. Invoke and for each player. Oh, I kind of seen this one. I didn't read it. For each player, you choose a creature card. Choose a creature that player controls, and each player sacrifices all of the creatures they control that don't share a creature type with the chosen creature they control. The 6-mana board wipe. I think this is the last new one, the Bogart Mischief. The Kindred enchantment for 3 mana. This enters. When this enchantment enters, you may blight 1. If you do, create 1/1 black red goblin creature token. Whenever a goblin creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1, you gain 1. God, that was a lot more than I thought we'd try to get through. I think that's it for new card. This is my favorite one. Vexing Squelcher. Like Vexing, sure, but good. Alright, Shagzam. Dang. I wanna know. Oh man, that took a lot longer than I thought it would to get through all that. How long has it been? I never changed scene. Oh! Alright, I'm just gonna scroll through these real quick because at least I was verbally reading them out. You get this. Bloom Tender art, looks nice. Here. This thing is a discard one. There's that. There's that Manamorphose, that's a nice one. Heat Shimmer, that's actually, I like that. All those things. That's the thing I didn't know how to pronounce. Goat Nap, silly card. That's a look at that guy's face kind of moment. Shine Striker. Wild art going on there. Here's that Bloom Tender again. Winnowing. Yeah, this is the last one. These are all they were shown earlier. That's also a good card. 2 mana. for one man. I wonder if they're gonna chance it enough to make him one man a changeling. I don't think they will, but it'd be very funny if they do.
Songs I used to sing play on the radio.
Here,
The catchy choruses are all I know. I used to
we're
run
done.
my
Oof, that entire bit.
every day. Now as I
To
get
do.
older, there's not
Right.
much to say.
Wrong side. I have nothing. But I did have something at one point, but I didn't quite like it and I wanted something else. But I don't know how much of the deck match. Or 80 minutes just to get just to get to the deck building card part of this whole bit. I guess I'll go till like 8, so we can have about an hour. I'm gonna start on 88, I think. I have the time. I don't know, did I close it? I think I did. Okay, well, 3-color Grixis. There's the boys. Bracket, it's in all of them actually. Start with that. I wish I knew how to actually do this. I know I can do it if they're like, I got this over here and this over here, but that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess I could just do one of these numbers. I'll put redirect lightning in there. Kinda do, but I kinda don't. Alright, for now, see how that goes. That's an instant. Be nice. Yeah, get that. I mean, get the brain freeze, get the tainted pack. Get the Adnos, get the Rite of Flame, get the Necro. I do them. I think I do them. I'll try and find Diabolic. I think actually they kind of keep track of how many cards I'm doing. I don't want to open like 30 tabs in our regular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10? Right? 10. And I don't know. I copy as open it again. I copy paste. Oh dang it.
It hit me, I was scared of dying.
Oh, this.
Thought of all the things I gave up trying.
I think no. Oh, I guess I have to.
Couldn't stop
I don't wanna.
crying.
Oh,
Crumble to pieces.
that. Oh, this is how we're doing this, okay. That. God, I'm just goofing all this up. That goes in the main board. This one. This one. I'll figure it out later.
So I look up at the ceiling fan. Everything feels
I'm going crazy a little bit.
at the ceiling fan. So I look
So just so all these are in the same row. I color tag. Take it back. Add Nas. Rite of Flame. I need one of these still. Or another one. Roll and mental. Oh, it's gonna be miserable. Darker tool, fish, pot, ball. Let's see how much I can get away without counter spell. Do Wish Claw and Fall, Born Upon the Wind, Sonic, Reach, Lyric, Oracle. Avoid and Fear should be Mystic, Just Roma. No, this does not look good so far. It's 7. Oh, I didn't get the. Oh, here it is. I was expecting to see it down. And Gamble. Put in Ragavan. Put in Valley Flood Caller. I don't know if I'll put Bowmasters in. Because my main way of getting cards isn't even drawing cards. It's just praying for the Adnons or just go for an Oppo Age. It wouldn't hurt with how much black mana means. You can actually do it like all. There's a lot more reasonable of a breakdown than I thought it would be. Oh, put it in for now and see where it's at. 8 creature. Just creatures and just battlefield. I feel Mockingbird pretty nice. Someone gets like an Esper. And 1 mana, you just get an Esper Sentinel. I feel I want Bowmaster too then, but I don't know. Put in the Mockingbird. Phasmal, Double Cast. I don't think I'll put enough. Flare. Yeah, actually do Blood Punk instead of Chain. Pyroblast, Final Fortune, Red Blast, and do the really draw. You just get it in there. You shut up. Extra, you know, extra shout out. That's. Never mind, yeah, what? I kind of think I do date. You're very nice. Wait on it for now, actually. Put in Snap though, put in Blood Maw. Rain of Fill. Rainstorm. I think I'm putting in a decent amount of that. Do Brainstorm. We need Tomb. Have Gamble. And other tutors. I don't think I need Doom. I don't know, I'm not smart enough for this. I don't even know if I want the rituals. I guess I got Rite of Flame in here, but that's 1 mana. 42? I think I put it in. Now, do I do Intuition? I don't know what to actually use intuition effectively. I think you kind of need Savine's reclamation to do it. Extra library for any 3 cards and reveal them, target opponent. If she chooses one, put that card into your hand and then the rest into your graveyard. Oh, my nose is so stuffed. I don't know. I'll wait for now, I think. Imp Seal, Wheel, Siege, Raider, Demonic. I don't know if I want Yogg's Will. I'm unsure. I think I'll hold off on it for now just because if I don't get it, that's less money I gotta spend on it. Vernal Plunge. I think I do put these extra turns though. How many tutors do I got? 1, 2, where 2 kinda. 3, 4, 5 kinda, 6, 7. Oh, I'm just suffering with my throat right now. I think it'll be fine. I don't do well with the chest guy. I don't know. Oh, Sky Two Faceless is one of my favorite cards. It's great. Grinding Station. I don't know. My brain's not big enough for that. I kind of feel like it, but 7 mana, draw 40, lose 14. I don't know, man. I'm gonna just keep going. Put it in the back of the gobble. I guess all these enchantments are here. You'll put a lot of enchantments in this quarter deck. Your Necro Dominant. Lance, Ancient Dome, Phyrexian Tower, Odawara, City of Trader. I'll leave Mistrise out for now. See that. Urza's Saga, Emergence Dome, Rock, Boring, Signet, Petal, Amber, Springleaf, Manifold, Mock Opal, LED, Talisman, Mock Diamond, I'll put Paradise. Windy Grip? Windy Grip? Grim is nice. Yeah. That helps me get Adnos. somehow do it. Red monolith, another talisman, the last talisman. Belwar. I said, oh my god, I'm at 74. Okay, you three in there. Oh, hey, which Badland in there? Ground Sea, Volcanic Island. I think I just put. Oh. Put exotic in. Starting town. And a confluence. City brass, so I can't forget gemstone. 82. That's it for a command tower in there. I do it like this now. Tape. Oh yeah. Not command tower. Ah. 17 more cards. At 15 light. Okay, I might just do. That kind of depends. I might. It took me about half an hour to get this much done. It's a pretty. It's a very straightforward deck. But it's gonna cost me that much dollars. But it'll be worth it because it'll be funny. I want one touch. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Eight more cards, wow. 24th hand. I think maybe a turn back. I don't think I need. Which one's the least important color here? Grouping these by color again. Yeah. Okay, well. I still think I got a couple of the blue fetches. Got the off color fetches, I think. Those two are stand. We're going. One more. Give me 2 more slots. I don't know about Veil's Toxin, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 stock. 1 survey. 2 surveil. Where's the third one? Why is there only 2? Where's the Thundering Falls at? $28, dang, that's a lot of land. I need 28 of them. Let's find a color. I'm probably cutting it. I think I can do Starting Town. Brass. I have Valley Flood color in here. I do. What? Six card. A decent amount of space. What's the name? Oh god, what's the name of that gobbo? Pull up my phone real quick. Actually, I don't even know if they'd have it on here yet. Red. Hexing Squelcher. Is that on here yet? I even spelled that right. SQQEL. Don't look like it's on here yet. On Scryfall? I think it's on Scryfall. And no. Okay, well. I know that's a spot for something I want to put in. So it's 5 slots for counter magic. And put in Mind Break. Put in Days. Where's Force? What the? More. No. How many did I have? I kind of put in 1, 2, 3, 4. More counter spell? Oh, and I can put in 2 more cards. You know, that's fair. Every time I've been laying down, it's like I want to take a nap, but I don't want to. I don't want to nap. I put Psych Rift in. I don't know if I'll put Psych Rift in. Yo, I think I might put in one. Put in offer. I didn't put in offer. I'll put in an offer. Need one more. So close, but I chain. I got Swan Song in here. Put in Swan. Okay, that's most of the way there. I can't put in my last card yet because it's not in. It's not in here yet. And I don't think I can move it from gold. We can. Card color, type, those, change, and base, all card. Ruin. Nope. After card. Hexing sculpture. Yeah. Well. Now that part done. Now I just want to make. I guess I. We're just gonna see that number go up 7,000, probably 10,000. Just because, man, oh, this is not even act. That's not. See? There we go. Much better. 6,500. And a value? All them free spells. Oh, I love it. I had diamond in there actually? I don't even remember. Okay, yeah. I got it in there. Got all the important stuff in here. I don't know. Oh, I didn't get grinding station. Did I? Did I get a grinding station in here? I did. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's. It took a lot less time than I thought I would to build the deck, and I pretty much just clicked and dragged it on EDA track for 30 minutes. I think I'll sit on this version for now, maybe. I forgot to count these counter spells. How many counter spells I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9. Yes, not bad. Decent. I do feel the first things I would cut out are counter spells, I'll be honest. Either that or maybe a couple fetches. I have what? How many fetchable? I guess I have a decent amount of fetchable targets now. Water Grave, Tropical Island. Underground Sea, Undercity Sewer, Thundering Falls, Steam Vent, Practice Theater,
Poor little creature bitten and bleeding. Don't give up hope. I'll wrap you up and take you to safety.
Electric, Badland,
We fought the demon
9. If I had had something for all my fetchable lands before I cut those 2 fetch lands. Anyways, yeah, I think I like how this list is. I have some of the cards here. Let's see how many of these are actually sticking around. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about this silly thing.
I'll let you go first and be my shield.
Brainstorm was put in. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You're not going to either die. Just the 3 of the cards I had.
I will stand and fight. Yeah, you can count
4, 5, 6, 7. I have 9. Actually, you know what? I don't know which one I want to cut. I want to cut a counter spell. There was a card I wanted to put in the deck because I thought it'd be pretty silly. Like, yeah, it's 5 mana, but I do it after a juicy Side Nose or something, and I got plenty of mana and plenty of dead cards in hand. Oh, could go Oppo Agent too. I don't know how often I'm gonna get the 3 mana that's actually sticking around. Especially with 20 some land. I'll cut the Oppo. Yeah, I think this is how I'll have this turn out. If they show more cards, I don't know about that.
Yeah, there has to be an exit.
Might got Days maybe. Days is probably first, and Swan Song, and I think Offer.
Yeah, it's the creature we saved.
Yeah, that's just too good. That's just so good.
There's an entire army.
I think Fear could be worse than Mind Break. I don't know. Yeah, I think this would be a fun list to go. I'll actually change the colors of what I have. And I have a dark red. I don't know why that has a blue. Big familiar. Rainstorm. So funny, I pulled both those in my Final Fantasy pre-release. Thinking, okay, I got her. Command Tower. Flare. Wara. Pain. Signet. Valley Flood Caller. And okay. Well, I would think I was pretty productive today. I looked at new cards. I built a deck. Granted, it was a relatively easy deck to build because, yeah, that's not the point. It's done. At least until Morrowind cards get in here. I don't think there's any. I think there's a name. with Ed. Well, I've done my good deed for the day. Now I gotta go be a bad person. So, Thursday? Maybe Wednesday? No, yeah, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. See what happens. I'm out of here though. What am I? Oh, ZZZ. I still gotta catch up on that. Then I'll be playing Magic with Kaine on Sunday. I think it's Sunday. Let me know. Check. Yeah. I get to be mean on Sunday. I get to play Vivi. Maybe I'm better. Oh wait, that's it for me. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Well.